that rises from this particular spot. What is there to say about it? I won't give away the height. I'll have to elaborate this particular story because I'm still working on it, as I haven't read all the letters. But Sigmund Freud came to Blackpool in 1907. Well, he might have said that. I think when people said, you know, well, what do you make of that? He said, well, it's just a tower in the sky. I think so. That would have been his remark. But it is interesting to think what Siggy Freud would have said about this particular building, which dates from 1894. Which, if you divide by 7, take away 39, and then multiply by the age you were last birthday, gives you the answer to the height. I think that's always been the case with Blackpool. That's always been the case with Blackpool. That's always been the case with Blackpool Tower. This tower was opened in 1894, but it almost never got built. It almost never got built. It is, of course, based on the Eiffel Tower, which is in France, which is a foreign country. People who come to Blackpool don't go there, so they don't really know that much about it. But it's based on the Eiffel Tower. It's based on the Eiffel Tower. It's about half the size of the Eiffel Tower in metres, and it was developed by one of the key figures in the development of Lake Victoria in Blackpool. I mentioned Cocker's name, which, if these things stick in your mind, so be it. The other gentleman who was the key figure in the development of Lake Victoria in Blackpool was John Bickerstaff. And John Bickerstaff developed the next pier along, which we now call Central Pier. And in the 1890s, he took this bold move of trying to build a tower based on the Eiffel Tower on the front in Blackpool. And he built it on this block of land which had originally been occupied by the house of a Manchester banker. Now, does anybody remember the name of that Manchester banker that I told you about 2 or 3 weeks ago? Do you remember I mentioned that? Yeah? No, you don't.